Hello my people, welcome back to Critics News with more update on as it take they go. Now let's go straight to the reason why we're here. No be small thing and they happen inside this country. As they talk to you now, they say that the Nigerian army have shown themselves. Una go remember this couple when we said they travel on the road. According to the story when we hear, they say as they overtake the Nigerian army convoy, Major General, see now so they cut chain will go overtake them back, come pack them, begin they deal with them. All of them don't see the story now. But no be that one only carry me come. Waiting carry me come now where the Nigerian army they show their strength. Where they show say they be ata they be no go area. And I go show now where they are supposed to show that strength. But instead of showing the strength there, they go leave and run away, come put the blame and put their frustration on the civilians. Bandits, terrorists, Boko Haram, Lakurawa, everything terrorists have taken over Nigeria now. The northern part of the country, where some of our brothers, they live their lives. Terrorists have sacked them, sacked farmers. Farmers can no longer farm. Majority of the indigenous people in the northern part of this country are now living in IDP camps. Nobody is talking about them. The Christians, where they live for that side now, where when our BB pastors are supposed to be condemning the terrorist activities that is chasing them away from their ancestral lands, nobody is talking about it. Nobody is talking. What we hear is how you are missing your tithe and you are missing heaven at the same time. That if you are paying tithe and you miss one, that means they will delete all the ones so you don't pay before. You are not going to heaven. You have missed it there. Those are the kinds of messages that we are hearing. Meanwhile, the northern part of this country, they don't burn churches, finish, destroy everything there. You don't go hear them for their mouth. Oh. They are hiding in Abuja, where near Sorok, for security purposes. Security reasons why the common man is suffering. Let's take a look. Please share this video for me. Couple brutalized by Nigerian Army Major General. Aid for overtaking vehicle. Demand senior officers dismissal and 150 million naira compensation. Una dey see am. And wait till we see for Nigeria. Now there you go see power. So let me show you people when get the real power. Say no be the Nigerian army. Now then hold the power. See the people who hold the power here. Bøkø Hàràm terrorists attack Nigerian army base in Borno, buy several soldiers, destroy gun truck and other equipment. Honor the same here. So now I bring two of them together. I know say everybody now don't see this one when they take attack this civilian. I say make I bring and make you see this is where the Nigerian army is supposed to show strength. Where the Major General is supposed to show that he can give a big blow to terrorism in this country. But no, terrorism has overwhelmed us. Banditry, terror, in fact, insecurity has overtaken Nigeria in its entirety. But now civilian. Those of you who never watch this video when they talk about, I bet help me share this video. Make una watch them before we go into detail.
How did they pass your car? 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 Oh God! Jesus! Jesus! Oh no! Jesus! Oh!
You dey see am? I want to tell you something before we proceed. Before, when I was small, if Oga and the boy follow the waka, maybe somebody come match Oga line. For example, say this guy offend the Major General, and the boy go there, do giddy gada gada. The Oga, when the Oga go come, he go say, no, leave them, don't worry. Just allow them. Don't do that next time. Yes, sir. Case closed. But this one now, the Major General here, will be this one where we wear this red ID. We wear this ID card now. Instead of him to tell that boy to leave them as a senior man when him be, he joined them. They beat this guy. That is to show you don't have self-esteem. You are not responsible. They don't beat me for they don't beat me for road the day when they go meet me. But this is the truth of the matter. As organ when you be, you are not supposed to come immediately. Man, I tell you how they do it. You are not supposed to come immediately when this guy, they beat this driver, this couple. You are supposed to come later and tell him to stop. That's so they do them. Simple and short. But your own now, you join the boy. So who is the boy now? Who is the organ? It's a shame, sir. On behalf of the entire crew of Critics News, it's a shame, sir. Who does that? Do you know what it is to be a major general? Even though we say Nigeria a failed state, if you become a major general in army, you know who you be. But you can't they mess yourself up. Look at. Just take a look. If not, we say country in a lawless country. Yeah. See how I stand there. Jesus! Yeah. Jesus! Oh, can you see what they did to my eye? Can you see? Jesus! Okay, you they come back this side now. Bring this one. Bring this one. Bring this one. Why are you coming? Give me this one. Now we don't know what will happen. The thing now don't fall. What's happening? That for me, please be right. Oh yeah, they see the ending of the whole thing. This is Nigerian Army Major General who is supposed to make peace, be the peacemaker between that your orderly, your escort, and the civilian. And you go come down and say, no, don't do that again. Leave them. And you, young man, drive responsibly. When you see authority, you maintain. You understand? That one will say, yes, sir. Case closed. Oga come they follow small children. They do you are just degrading and downgrading your level. You know what it be to be a major general in the army. You know how far when you don't go. It's a shameful something. I know they do well at all. Make I enter Borno State where they say that they don't decimate the Nigerian army. That's why nobody is praying good prayers for our security agencies. Nobody is giving them better prayers. Say it go better for now. Wanna go succeed. No. People are just praying evil prayers. You don't go better for now. Wanna go die for accident. To Boko Haram go meet on now. You go crush you now. Because of evil that they do against ordinary people, common men. We no get the powers to fight. See people now, they ready to fight. Boko Haram, don't come willing. Boko Haram terrorists attack Nigerian army base in Borno, buy several soldiers, destroy gun trucks, and other equipment. Now, the Boko Haram / Islamic State West African province, ISWAP, terrorists have killed 5 Nigerian soldiers, wound 10 others, and left 4 missing during an attack on troops in Gubio local government area of Borno State. This country is on fire. Now, the Director of Defense Media Operations at Nigeria's Defense Headquarters, Major General Edward Buba, confirmed the incident in a statement. Those soldiers now, before you know it, Nigerian soldiers will finish. They beg us for street. Come and join soldiers. No go agree. Because I remember even myself, I attempted to join the Nigerian army. They do and wuru, they come out me. Thank God self, nobody know waiting for that happen now. He stated that many of the terrorists were also killed by the troops in the deadly attack. The statement read, the coordinated attack saw 5 killed in action soldiers, 10 wounded, and 4 missing in action, while troops eliminated several terrorists as well as recovered weapons, he said. Buba added that terrorists also destroyed some equipment during the attack on the troops' location. Buba listed the equipment destroyed to include 1 gun truck, 3 TCVs, and an excavator. A reinforcement team with air component was dispatched to exploit the general area and the terrorists' withdrawal route. Subsequently, a reinforcement team with an air component was dispatched to exploit the general area and the terrorists' withdrawal route. That's what Buba said. However, it is pertinent to note that such an attack shall not deter the troops and armed forces of the Nigerian army from seeing the end of terrorism, insurgency, and other insecurity challenges facing the country. He noted that armed forces remain committed to putting an end to all security challenges plaguing the nation. Meanwhile, the Borno State governor has commiserated with the military over the death of the soldiers in Kareto. In a statement released by the Borno State Commissioner for Information and Internal Security, Usman Ta, Governor Babagana Zulum said that the attack reminds the state of the carelessness of the deadly Boko Haram terrorists. On behalf of the government and the good people of Borno, I convey our heartfelt condolences to the armed forces and families of the deceased over the demise of our fellow compatriots. May Allah rest their souls and grant fortitude to the affected families. Ta added. Now so that one take happen now in the northern part of this country. That is where Nigerian army is supposed to be showing strength. That is where our major generals, they are supposed to be standing gidigba. That is where that corporal Abi, his escort, is supposed to be exchanging blow. But no, you are exchanging it on a civilian who can't fight back. Who can't fight back? Remove soldier, then come out. We will do hand to hand. You understand? Hand to hand. One on one. We will see how it will be. When they use this uniform, they intimidate people, which is very bad. When I drop uniform sometimes, then you try your strength as a normal person. Remove uniform. Do your boxing. Call person here. Move digger. We will see. Before you go dig 3 persons, you don't dig ground, because one person will use blow, design you. If they go barracks, they will say get out, because they go don't change your facial expressions. I beg you, make I show now these terrorists now they are winning. Come see where they display money where they don't capture. Where the money I don't see. See money when Boko Haram terrorists, Fulani terrorists don't capture, then they celebrate that. See money now, where they collect for. They see money. This money are ransoms paid to terrorists in Nigeria. These are ransoms collected by terrorists in Nigeria. that Nigerians pay, they suffered to pay. Some are taxing farmers in the north, some are different kidnappings. In fact, in this country, and government is somewhere, somebody posted this video, they cannot track them. Terrorists came and they decimated all of you. Bomb trucks. Where is the reinforcement? Where is the helicopter? Oh, sorry, I forgot. The helicopter they bought the other time was 60 years old abandoned helicopter in South Africa. Where they go paint, they go buy paint outdated, expired helicopter where they know they use again. Paint and carry and come Nigeria now. Now I want to fight banditry. Sorry you. May God not allow them. Before I waka commodity, I get update. Yes, update no they finish for here. Those of on way they send money go Nigeria, because no forget to use tap send to do that very transaction. The good thing about it is that if you use my promo code will be Critics News, typing it in capital letters, you are going to get £15 for those people waiting for UK. Now they go add on top of the money that you are sending. €15 for people waiting for Europe, Germany, France, Italy, name them, all of them. Then $30 for people waiting for Canada and the USA. And they go add on top of this money. Then 25 AED for people, 75 AED for people waiting for Dubai side. And this transaction is completely free. You see them. So Christmas don't come, don't miss out on this opportunity. Enjoy as we go. All right. So thank you for the patronage. Now let's continue. There's another update I want to show you. Now, like this boy who was doing gidi gada gada for the Oga, for the army general there. Now take a look at this. Nigerian Army Corporal cries out from sick bed over neglect since 2020 after sustaining spinal cord injury on duty. These are these soldiers who be saying if they see you, you are crying out. Who are you crying out to now? To Nigerians to come to your aid so that we will carry the matter like gala. So Nigeria, before you know it now, Nigeria Army go come and shake body because we don't attack them for social media. But the same way now, we be say we they use man, they tell these people, say do the right thing. If una see us now, una go they maltreat us, just like una maltreat this guy. NSAS came. Na military they use, they buy many people. Come on for Third Mainland Bridge, for Lekki Toll Gate. Why? Because the same protest was for the betterment of everybody. But no, nothing go see use. Now you are crying out from sick bed. Well, anybody we want to do this thing, make it go give him now money, make it go help him. But me, I never get money where I want to take help him. Since 2020, that's 4 years now. They see I lie down for bed. Spinal cord. Now waiting then they use play they make I first touch him. Lance Corporal Itodo David, a Nigerian soldier who sustained spinal cord injury while on duty, has alleged neglect by the Nigerian Army authorities since the life-threatening altering incident occurred on September 4th, 2020 in Abia State. Okay. David, speaking to Sahara reporters on Wednesday, revealed that he served for 6 years in the Northeast region, engaging in counter-terrorism operations against insurgents before his deployment to Katsina State. Okay, what happened? Meanwhile, it was during an assignment in Abia State that he suffered the debilitating injury. According to him, he spent about 6 months at the barracks in Katsina before he was sent back to Abia State. Okay. When I came back from the operation the next day, I was prepared for another mission. My commanding officer, CO, instructed me to report to the admin office before heading out for the operation. Later in the evening, while I was returning, I was involved in an accident. A vehicle hit me while I was on my bike, David said. David revealed that the accident resulted in a devastating spinal cord injury, leaving him with significant medical needs. He alleges that despite his service, the army has neglected him, leaving him to bear the financial burden of his medical expenses and rehabilitation without support. I was riding a bike when a vehicle hit me in front of the barracks of the 143 Battalion in Abia State, David told Sahara reporters. So what happened to the motor that hit you? He explained that he was rushed to a hospital in Umuahia, but the hospital was on strike. Okay, oh, that's Nigeria for you. That's why we were protesting to end bad governance. But no, police, army, no, then go use, take come by the people where they do the protest. Okay. Now, he said that he was now referred to Enugu. I stayed for some time in Enugu, but they mismanaged my condition. When I arrived, I had no wounds on my body. However, I stayed there. Wounds began to develop on my body, on my leg, and his hands. Eventually, they got tired of his case and referred him to the 44 Nigerian Army Reference Hospital in Kaduna, he said. According to David, when he got into the accident, they diagnosed a spinal cord injury. The doctor in Enugu couldn't handle it, so he came to 44 in the north. But after speaking to the doctor, they said they wouldn't operate on him at the moment. He said he don't know why. David said the chief medical director later decided he should be taken to a specialist in Kano. They transported him to Kano, he added, but he left Kano. Some people in Kaduna who had been treated by the doctor warned him not to go. They told him that the doctor in Kano didn't know how to handle spinal cord cases and advised him not to let him operate on him because he was inexperienced in the field. David told Sahara reporters that officers who sustain spinal cord injuries are usually sent abroad for treatment. Okay. However, he expressed frustration, questioning why his case was being treated differently despite serving his country faithfully and upholding the oath he swore. So why am I telling you all these stories? Is for you to know how this country called Nigeria is functioning. Because when we go they talk and say this country is not doing well, when I go they look us as bad people. Oh, these people, they are not good people. They are always fighting this country. You know, if they say I'm Igbo, they are Biafrans. They don't like Nigeria. They don't like Nigeria. But does Nigeria like us? Is Nigeria benefiting you and I? Okay, remove me now where you go say you have nothing to do with Nigeria. See person when get something to do with Nigeria. How are you treating him? A personnel of the Nigerian army who served his country. Do you know what that means? Do you know the dignity in serving a country? But when I remember what Mazen Namdekan said. He said, serve the zoo and come back in shame. Is this not a shame? Is this not a shameful something? Is it not a disgrace to the Nigerian army? Make we finish this story, it's important. A director from 44 military hospital, a colonel, took him to Kano to meet Dr. Musa. He said he was going to operate on him, but he refused because he didn't feel confident on his expertise. Spinal cord surgery is not his field, David explained, so he returned to Kaduna. David added that the doctor had admitted that the surgery had a 50-50 chance of success and that he was not confident about the outcome. So instead of sending this guy abroad, make he go there, go receive treatment, my brother. And so they dump him for dustbin. Now, I don't want to go because let's say the story long. So those of you who want to know the full story, Mona go Sahara reporters, go read them. Let me see. Nwachukwu told Sahara reporters, because they don't complain, give army now. So Sahara reporters don't contact army. Let's see what they say. Nwachukwu told Sahara reporters that the acting chief of army staff during his visit to Judge instructed that the names of injured soldiers be compiled immediately to ensure they receive adequate medical attention. He added that all soldiers with any form of disability or injury would be provided with full medical care. The acting chief of army staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede, just told troops that welfare is priority and asked them to take down the names of soldiers who have this kind of disability or one form of disability or the other. He's going to get adequate medical attention. So the army now is telling us that he's going to get adequate medical attention. Meanwhile, time is gone, but I want to clear your doubt. So this thing happened since 2020, and in 2024, army is telling us that he is going to get. That is going to. You are not telling us that he's getting he's going to. All this, you know now, say our politicians now liars them be. Now, I will not verge into this story, but make I just show you. Army is complaining about adequate care, adequate health care. See, no, not be this one. Now they beating be that one. Where is the army where they do this thing? Complain, say they know they pay them salary. Army now they complain, say they know they pay them salary. Say they never see their salary. Now they tell people where they are alive, they are active, but I never feel pay their salary. And the one where they for sick bed, now they tell us when I go take care. When I just they play with this country, is sitting on a keg of gunpowder, and people are still running into the army. If anything happens to you there, or your lower, so you just stay be. Because families of those people, where they suffer, they work the army, they know they enjoy anything, now losses then they get for this country, because una no care about anybody. Those are for now, we be say when I get ailment, no be this kind of army guy who know, because that own, they carry and go abroad, maybe they go operate on them, fix that thing. So those are for now, we get like diabetes, hepatitis, tuberculosis, body pains, malaria, just now. Even man, we know they would do well for the other room, you understand? And make una contact E&E Herbal Solution. Even if an infection, they get solution, they get better medicine. Different types of different ailments. So no matter where you do, they get the connection. They have offices and branches worldwide. So just contact them, even in the whole of Nigeria. Then they wanna contact them. They get the medicine, we go cure that thing. Care, come out immediately. But wanna share this video, make other people say follow us, they learn waiting they happen inside Nigeria. Enough is enough.